Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to create this full face of makeup look using my ABH NORVINA palette. So if that sounds fun to you, stick around. We're getting into it now. Today I am going to create a look with my ABH NORVINA palette. I haven't used this palette in quite some time, and I recently found out that you can't get this on the ABH website anymore. It's been discontinued. So I have to admit that made me feel a little sad. I'm not sure why. I mean, it's been around a long time. But anyway, I did repurchase this palette. This is my second palette. If you want to see what my first one looks like, I'll be sure to leave my video up here in the eye and down below in the description box where I share all the palettes that I've panned. My first ABH palette is in that video. But anyways, this is a replacement palette and I haven't used it quite enough. So today I am going to create a fun, pretty look. So let me get you zoomed in and we'll throw on some quick makeup and create an eye look for the day. I don't normally film this early in the morning, so I apologize for all the shadows. It's very, very early. I'm still usually just chilling with my pups, watching the morning news and catching up on some YouTube videos. But today I am actually gonna run out the door. I've got to go get some errands. I've got to go run some errands and take care of some things pretty early in the morning today. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a look, but I just wanted to share that because of all the funny shadows. You don't normally see this kind of lighting here in my videos. Anyhow, I have already done my skincare, so I've got that soaking in, and what I am currently wearing is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing. I like this for under my makeup because it's enough moisturization for my normal late 40s skin, but not too much considering the humidity here in Texas. So it's enough moisture, but not too much for me. I like it a lot. I also have the First Aid Beauty lip balm on my lips. I don't do that every day, but sometimes I do. All right, let me go ahead and pull my hair back and I'll start with the foundation. The other day I wore this foundation for a real quick, just throw on out the door look. And I didn't use it with a primer. Hold on, I have a fluff on my lip. I didn't use it with a primer, and I had a feeling that that was going to be a mistake, quite frankly, but I didn't really care. I was just, you know, I wasn't wearing the makeup for a long time. I just wanted to throw on my makeup and head out the door. So I did notice when I photographed this and posted it to my Instagram stories, I did see that this foundation cracked really badly in my smile lines. I do not do filler of any kind, no Botox, no lip flips, no lip this or that, okay? This is what I was born with. So anyway, I did notice that I showed severe cracking with this foundation, and I want to make sure to always use a primer. So I'm going to test this foundation specifically with all of my different primers because I have some new primers that I want to try. But today I'm not doing that because I already know that it works great with this primer, and I'm just in a hurry. I don't want to take time to pay attention to the foundation or whatever. I'm just going to go run some errands and then get back. I might film some more videos later, but anyway. I'm using the Double Wear today because it is my lightest foundation that I own, and I am currently at my lightest skin tone. So no time like the present to get some use out of this particular bottle. I got this bottle way too light. I was matched in store. Every single time I get matched in store by someone doing the foundation matching, they either match me the wrong undertone, too light of a shade, or too dark of a shade. So I never end up with a good foundation match on purpose. It's usually I just stumble into it by accident, trial and error. So yeah, because I do have this foundation in my stash, I want to try to get some use out of it while I can. Plus I have a little bit of a breakout on my skin from, well, it's not from makeup, but anyway, and I want to cover up some of those spots today. Just, you know, Why not? I'm putting on makeup. Might as well cover them then. Okay. Today I am using all FUDE for my look. Okay. I'm gonna give that a moment to set. If you're noticing a difference in the setup here, it's because I have my Shop My Stash here in front of me. So, all right. I am going to test out this for the first time though. This is new makeup. If you saw my recent Shop My Stash, you saw that I picked this up and this is going to be my first use. Oh my God. I got the shade Pink Palmetto, something like that. Anyway, I just want to try it for here where I have darkness and just see if I can cover up those spots. And I probably should have put it under my foundation on my acne spots. But here we are. It didn't occur to me. All right, and I want to use a more precise brush than that. I wish that I had washed my brushes because this has concealer on it. And this is my most precise concealer brush. This is my Sephora Pro Collection concealer brush number 71. And I really like it for how detailed it is. Like you can get incredibly accurate placement. So anyway, I'm just going to put this here where I have some darkness that I want to try to camouflage. And then I'm going to put my concealer on over it. We're going to see. Wow, I cannot see that mole under my eye, guys. I always have that dark spot right there, which really interferes with my lower lash line eyeshadow coloring. I can't see it anymore, guys. That's pretty cool. I think already that's a hit. So I'm going to give that a moment just to set itself, and then I'm going to top it with my Huda Beauty concealer in Coconut Flakes. Wow, that is so impressive. I've never been able to not see that mole under my eye, and it always makes it look like I have either like fallout or darkness right there. So that's pretty cool. Okay. I'm going to just use this same brush. Actually, I could use this brush for concealer, which I do like it for concealer, except for when I'm doing super accurate placement. But right now it's got eye base on it. So okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer over it. And now actually I can use a little bit less, I feel like. Huh. Love that. And I'm using the Sonia G. I have no idea what this is. I don't even know if it's still available. I think it had sold out and then maybe it came back. It's part of the Fusion series. And I don't know if it's still available or not, honestly, because I've stopped stalking the Beautylish website for the Sonia G brushes. Mainly because I decided I wasn't going to be buying any more goat-haired brushes. And that was how I actually missed out on the squirrel hair brushes release, because I wasn't paying attention and I wasn't really paying attention to the posts people were sharing about it. Anyways, I did pick those up and I'm going to go pick those up today in one of my errands. So that's one of the things that I need to do. Wow, look at that. Okay, so I can see the freckle a little bit, and it might have been because I moved the color corrector when I was applying my concealer. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more careful in my placement next time, but it did blank it out a lot and I think it looks pretty good. Impressed. What shade is this? It's the one that's more pinky, painterly. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my painterly paint pot and just prime my eyes real quick. Yeah, so I basically have to go today. What I'm going to be doing early this morning is I got to go to the grocery store and get a bunch of food. I like to go during the week, during the day when everybody's at work. Well, except for the other stay-at-home wives or moms or whatever. But I like to go when the grocery store is empty and there's nobody there and the store is stocked and The staff is, you know, less pressed for time and they're friendlier. It's just more fun. So anyways, I'm going to go to the grocery store this morning and pick up a whole bunch of chicken breasts and some lettuce and some sourdough bread and stuff like that to make some sandwiches for my son today, because he's basically going to be doing school events all day until like 10 o'clock tonight. So I usually do like my base products before I do my eye look, but because I don't know what my eye look color is going to turn out like, I'm going to do my eye look before I do my blush and all that, so that I can try to match whatever the look comes out with. So I'm just going to start off with a Rephr 16. I don't normally start off with such a super large brush, but I'm going to try it. And I'm going to start off with Soul. I have no idea what I'm doing for today's look. This is just going to be a look that comes out of thin air. So yeah, that's usually how my looks are. Keep my head back for a second while I set my crease with my matte shade. Ooh, I love that Soul color so much. Soul is the reason why I love this palette the way that I do. And it's actually the one matte that I have panned in this palette before. And when I hit pan in that palette, I started freaking out. I mean, in that particular shade, I started freaking out because I was like, I don't ever want to be without that shade. It's so beautiful. It's like the perfect amount of blue and purple, the perfect blurple with a little bit of brightness. It's not like so grungy of a periwinkle shade. Oh my God, look at that color. I just love it so much. That's with the fluffy brush, so I can build it up a little bit more. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see how it builds up in the corner. So I'm going to take a Sonia G Soft Definer, which is just a teeny tiny little blender. I'm going to take a more detailed blender and just build that up out here in the corner. Let's see how dark I can get it. I don't think I can get it too dark, but let's just see. And also like get my corner more perfected. So that I have a slight bit more of a sharper edge. Yeah, and actually, hold on. I've never done this look completely all over the eyelid, so maybe I should have done a flat brush, but I'm just going to keep using the one that I have out. I'm going to leave the front little arch area here a little bit more blank, even though I got some on this side. And I'm going to put something else there just so that there's a little bit of differentiation in the eye look, but I'm going to put a shimmer over this Soul, which is something I've never done, and I want to just see how it looks. All right, which shimmer should we use? I'm going to put Dreamer, this one here, which is my, this one here, which is my most favorite shimmer from ABH of all time. Dreamer, I'm going to put in the inner corner, and I want to put maybe this pink. Let's put this really pretty pink over Soul and just see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to use this little detailed shader here and pick up the pink shade. Honestly, I don't want to get any fallout, and my palette is a little older. Plus, I want to use my product. That was one of my dogs snoring. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of glitter glue first. I want to get a synthetic brush for that, so hold on. I don't like putting the glitter glue on my natural hair bristles. I'm going to use my clear palette. Can you see it here? I'm going to use my clear palette just to kind of smash down the glue a little bit. And I'm just going to put that here on the actual inner part of the mobile lid of both eyes. Kind of like that. Then I'm going to take that shader that I had loaded up with the pink. Let's just see how that looks on it. Ooh, that's so pretty. Wow, I've never done that. You can kind of see the soul peeking through just a little bit of the pink. And I absolutely love the way that looks. Oh my gosh. That is so fun. Okay. I'm going to take my Sonia G flat definer into, I'm just going to take this is just a small little teeny tiny shader, a detailed shader, and I'm going to go into Dreamer. Just kind of like that. I'm also going to take that same brush and just a little bit more into Dreamer right here in the arch. Now I'm taking a slightly larger blender than the previous detailed one. This is the Sonia G Soft Definer, and I'm going to start off here just blending the highlight part only, because I don't want to get the purple in there yet. And then now I'm going to go down into the purple top edge and just kind of use the remnants of that to soften up that top part together. All right, I think I like the way that looks. Oh my gosh, I love this look so much. What am I gonna do on the lower lash line though? Okay, for the lower lash line, on the front part, I'm going to do Love on this little detailed pencil brush. All right, and then I'm gonna go into this really warm brown here. Kind of looks like a reddy brown. I think it'll go good with the pink. Yeah, and just provide a little bit of that deep smokiness to accentuate the outer edge. Okay, I would say the eyes are done. Now I'm gonna add some, now I'm gonna just finish the face off to complete the look with bronzer, blush, highlight, mascara, and eyeliner, plus the lipstick, and show you the completed look. Let's do that together. I'm gonna use this About Face kind of pearly shadow stick for the first time. I've never used this color. I've been curious about it since the brand launched, but I had picked up other shades and never had this one, so I'm excited for this one. Here's the shade name. Let's see if I can see what it says. It's a pearly finish, and it's called, yeah, I can't see it. Okay. Love these for the waterline. And I feel like this is gonna go really nicely with that shade, except because it's brand new, it needs to be warmed up a little bit. Hold on. There it goes. I probably should have done the purple and on the lower lash line, like that same soul shade, instead of this like brownie pink. If I was going to do this, like I had no idea that I was going to use this pearly blue. So if I would have known, I would have done that, but it looks fine enough like this. And I'm not sure that you can really see that shade. Let me know what you think. It's a little bit of a soft blue. Okay. I do feel the need though. I'm gonna go in with this detailed black liner from Urban Decay. This is from the Prince X Urban Decay collab a while back. I'm just going to slightly put this right at the lower lash line as a barrier between that blue and the brown, just so that it looks a little bit distinguished between the two, because I don't like the way the pearly blue is bleeding off into the brown. I just think it looks weird like that. I prefer it with, yeah, see, I like the way that looks better with the black little ledge between the two. You can't really tell that the black is there, but I feel like it helps to differentiate between the blue and the pinky brown at the bottom. Okay. While I'm here, let me just, oops, got a little bit at the top. All right. I feel like today is a black liner kind of day. Let's see if I have a clean brush here in front of me. Thank goodness. My last clean Ulta liner brush, I got these for like $5 when they were on sale one time. I picked up like 10 of them when I first got back into gel pot liners, because I like to have a clean brush every time I use my gel pot liner. I just think it makes a difference. Where did my palette go? It's clear. Oh, it's right in front of me and I can't tell. It's clear, so it makes it hard to see. Okay, I'm just going to use this palette to smash down the black liner, make it nice and flat on the brush. And I've moved my enlarged mirror here, so let me just... It's my dog. I'm not going to go too crazy with the liner if I can help it. I just want to do a little bit of a black liner. To really ground the lashes. I think that looks really good. My Natasha Denona Work Set Plus in the black shade. I'm going to try, no. I'm going to use my Fusion foundation brush for my Charlotte Tilbury Cream Bronzer. Let's see if I can work these two together. It's certainly good for the placement. Keeps it a lot more strategically placed, so that's kind of nice. Yeah. I'm so glad I finally found a way to use this brush, because it's not my favorite for foundation, quite frankly. Just don't like the shape of it. It's pretty good for this though. Like, I wouldn't do it for a super bronzy look, but for like a slightly detailed placement bronzy look, I do like it. And nicely for down the nose. So that's kind of cool. Okay, I do like the way that looks. All right. Happy to find a way to use this brush. Okay. Now, I feel like purple blush is definitely in order. I'm going to use my little cream cheek brush from the Fusion Face Set. And whoa, did it pick up? That's purple. I feel like that color actually looks really pretty with the color of the eyes. although the placement is a little intense. I'm gonna buff it in a little bit in just a moment. I just wanna get my placement down right first. Okay. All right, love this blush. I'm gonna try buffing that in with my Sonia G buffer. Let's just see if that will help. Yeah, actually. I think I managed to not lift my foundation since I'm not trying to apply it with this brush this time. So I'm so glad to find a way to use this one too. Okay. Forgot to add a little bit here. And a little here. Just the teeniest, tiniest little hint of it, not too much. I'm not trying to go too editorial. Okay. I love the way that turned out. Oh my God. Okay. For the highlighter today, I'm going to use my NYX Bubbly Baby. I don't know if that's how you say it. Kind of wish my brush was clean to be doing this with. Beautiful. That's my baby girl fluffing the bed to reposition herself. Okay, this is a very natural level of glow. It's certainly not like highlighter on fleek, but it's enough of a glow to where it doesn't look overly done and distract from the rest of the super colorful look. Okay, for the lips, let's see. Oh, actually, I want to use my Wet n Wild liquid liner. If you saw my recent Shop My Stash, you know I'm trying to get some use out of this. I want to try to not put my hand on the cartoon too much. And I'm just going to put that right down there in the front for a little bit of a sparkly something when you're super close. Okay, and for the lips, before I do lips, let me do some mascara. Today I'm going to just use the anti-gravity. Actually, I'm going to just use the anti-gravity by itself. Forgot to curl my lashes. And let's just see how it looks all alone. I feel like the anti-gravity isn't as good as my first bottle was. Like this, my lashes just like don't look quite as put out as the first bottle did when I tried it. It's still good. It's just not as good as that one was. I don't know what the difference was or what. Maybe it's just my lashes right now, but okay, so that is kind of nice. That's my little buddy. That's my new dog. He snores a little bit. Anyway, he's doing better, thankfully. I need to do a try to get ready with me, telling you all about my new dog. Okay, today I didn't have time to sit and get into a conversation. I just want to hurry up and get the makeup look and get out the door because I've got a lot to do. And I have to have it all done in time to go and drop off the lunch that I'm about to buy and bake for my son at his lunch break. And because he's got after school athletics, like a game and stuff until like 10 o'clock tonight, I'm gonna send him with enough homemade delicious food for dinner too. So I got a lot of cooking to do today. Okay, I almost forgot my brows. I have another one of these. I picked this up last year, 2 years ago, and had tried it. And I'm gonna see if I still like it or what. feel like my brows are getting thinner. I'm not sure why that is. First use. Anything behind me that matters? No. The fan is back. Okay, now what to do for the lips. Let me put my Shop My Stash back. For the lips, I'm gonna do Pat McGrath 1995. All right, so spraying my face made my hair get frizzy because it's now wet up there, but it'll dry and be fine later, but okay. Okay, friends, here is the finished look of the day with my NORVINA palette. Let's take a close-up of the eyes. And let me now zoom you back out so you can get a good look at the full face. So yeah, here's the look of the day. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. I appreciate you taking some time to include me in your day. And yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to click the like button. It really does help my small channel out so much. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.